Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you all doing? Perfect timing just to play that clip of me finally scoring some points on STRL. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all well. Let me sort out my telemetry screens and then I'll be back with you. 1 second. Okay, there we are. Welcome in, everybody. It's Thursday, and one of the ever decreasingly regular F1 Thursday streams tonight. Figured we'd give it a go. We've been playing Assassin's Creed Liberation. Is that what it's called? Yes, and it crashes a lot, which is very annoying. More annoying because when it crashes, you can't just restart the game. You've got to reboot the PC. So I'm not enjoying that aspect of it very much. I think I'm coming to the end of it, so I'll probably finish it off tomorrow, I dare say, unless JBG and I decide to try and squeeze in our Sniper Elite stream for this week. JBG's been a little bit busy with family stuff, so hasn't been able to join me last night or tonight. So fingers crossed, we'll see what we can do next week. If anyone fancies joining, !join in the chat or check out the pin message. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH in the list. First track is Bahrain, followed by Spa and Austria. As ever, the first three tracks are the three ranked circuits for this week. We're not getting anybody joining the lobby, which is never a good sign. Right, we have got more people appeared in my friends list, so let's invite those who I haven't already invited. See if we can get a few people in. As I say, do dive in. For whatever reason, lobbies often seem to fill up more once we've had the first race, but we'll stick with this. Unfortunately, I can't have the first race by myself because the game won't let me do an online race with just me in it. What else can we talk about? End of sprint day today, so finishing off one package of work. Here we go. Claudio is joining us. Welcome in, Claudio. Hope you're in the chat. So finishing off one 2-week packet of work and starting another. Moving on to some new things. Hoping to get releases out next sprint, so that will be good. Got JBG doing some testing for me on a relatively new product that we've launched recently. Hello, Claudio. Welcome in. Hope your week's going well. We'll give it a couple of minutes, but if not, you and I can have a race around Bahrain all by ourselves. As I say, for whatever reason, the lobbies only seem to start filling up once you actually get started in a race. I don't know whether it's that they just don't appear in the lobby list or what. I don't know. I've started opening the lobbies 3 or 4 minutes before I go live just to try and make sure there isn't a little time delay between me actually selecting open and saying that. Let me just make sure it is an open lobby. There we go. Yeah, just in case there's a bit of a time delay between me selecting open and it actually appearing in the list. We have XY Volt 38 with us as well. Welcome in. So we'll have our first race around Bahrain. If anyone wants to request a track, please let me know in the chat. 1 track per person, ideally. And don't request a track that's already in the list. Just to reiterate, that is Bahrain, Spa and Austria. Our first 3 circuits. You can request Austria reverse if you really want to. I quite enjoy doing the reverse tracks. Don't do them as much as I would like. People don't seem to enjoy them that much, which means I don't get a lot of practice at them. I'll just do my plug for Sim Racing Centre setups before we get going. !SRC in the chat will give you an affiliate link, which helps to support the channel, so please use that if you can, as well as a discount code that gets you 10% off anything you buy from them. They do setups for all the major racing games. They'll do lap analysis, coaching sessions, and they'll even race engineer you if you're desperately serious. Don't pay too much attention to how badly I drive with their setups. That's because I'm rubbish, not because their setups are. So, do check them out. They're definitely well worth looking at. So let's get my setup loaded. I am in P2. That's the wrong button. First race of the evening could go either way. You never know. Brake bias looks sensible. I am actually running out of date Sim Racing Centre setups because I still haven't found the inclination to go round and update them. Kind of losing faith in this game a little bit, particularly in the online lobbies because they're just woeful sometimes. It's a bit of a shame. Last ever race in SDRL will be this coming Monday. So drop by for that. Exclamation mark SDRL in the chat if you're interested in the Discord link to join up for that. It will be continuing in further seasons as the BKRL. Berkey and Kilzer are taking over at the helm. Oh, it's going so well already tonight. Brake bias feels like I've got it way too far back. Let's see if we can catch up a little bit. Not that long until the F1 season itself starts up. I think it's the 8th of March, the first race. First full weekend in March anyway.
Okay,
Head to Australia. Okay, lock the front up that time. Two track limits warnings already. This is going swimmingly. Quite close between the two ahead of me. Not so close between second and third. Can't remember last time I drove this game. It must be about 3 weeks. And it shows, doesn't it? Claudio lost the lead. Very close between those two. Realistically, all Claudio's got to do is stick with him to get the win.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. And gap to the car in front.
Yeah, massive.
0.7 seconds.
Actually closing in slightly on the cars ahead.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Very slowly, but... lost it all in the first corner. I think Claudio's just playing the safe waiting game. Yeah, XY now got another 2 seconds penalties. Checkered flag, about a week behind the other two cars. Never mind. Hey ho. Still, to podium. Incoming ads. Use the opportunity to grab yourself a drink, stretch your legs perhaps. We are in between races as well, so ideal time. Leveled up. Woohoo! Yeah, my fastest lap in the end was only 0.3 slower than Claudio's. Finally got into something like a rhythm. I'm just not playing this game enough at the moment. I'm considering racing in the next season of BKRL, or the first season of BKRL. Hank US Mode is joining. As I say, if anyone wants to request a track, do shout out. I didn't show you a track map last time. Let's show you the map of Belgium. Everyone should know what that looks like. One of the more famous circuits on the calendar. Great track, very long, very tricky, very technical middle section, very fast first and last sections. Always produces some interesting racing. We have a new track on the F1 circuit. Exclamation mark SDRL, Claudio, in the chat. That should pull it up. Mark Martin has left the session. He didn't stay long. There's an ad break running. Let me... Yeah, Claudio unfortunately asked that question while we were in an ad break, or just as we went into an ad break, so almost certainly didn't hear my answer. There you go, Claudio. It will be renamed the BKRL as of next season. One race remaining this coming Monday in Abu Dhabi. Do you really want to go side by side into Eau Rouge on the first lap, mate? He obviously did. Oh, Eddie.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Okay, DRS be available down the Kemmel Straight. What'd you do that for? It's me. Hello, Red Dog. Hank wants to play bumper cars, I think. Hello, how are you doing? More than welcome to join us, Red, if you fancy it. Unless you're still at work.
use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Well, Hank made a right mess of this race for us, but never mind. Oh, nice. It's been a while since I did any angular, never did much. And has a penalty behind as well. CSS really not my strong point. Yeah, the names mean something to me, but I've got no knowledge of them. Again, I'm aware of it. Too tight. Deserve that. Someone's going to have to pick a track, otherwise I'll have to add one. Otherwise, Austria will be our last. Do you want to select a circuit, Reg? You're more than welcome. Austria's the next circuit, Red. Try again.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff.
We've done Bahrain as well. And this is Spa, in case it's not obvious. Oops, we're on hot lap.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 13.3 seconds.
Well, which one? It's your choice. That's better. A bit slow perhaps, but better line at least. Yeah, well, you can pick any track and I'll lose at it, Red. You should know that by now. Yeah, I thought of that, but my fastest lap is 3 seconds down.
Final lap, let's go. Final lap.
.143 is their fastest lap, 146 for me. Yeah, and I'm not very good. Oh, that was almost nice. Where are you going to be next, Red? Oh yeah, I'm considering racing in BKRL next season. Yeah, I've done my stint in the commentary seat, so I might give racing a go again. Mondays, same day and time, 8 p.m. UK. So that's probably still in your working day, actually. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, 10 p.m. here would be way too late, especially for seeing as how most of the guys are in Europe, so it'd be 11 p.m. for them. Yeah, I got tagged by Hank on, was it the first lap, second lap, I think. Yeah, that was it. I overtook him on the second lap. Then he tagged me in the long right hander. Should know the name of that. Stavolo, is it? So we're going to add Silverstone for red. Thank you for choosing my home circuit. Letting me... oh, the Merc has left. Let me embarrass myself on home turf. No, it's this way, isn't it? If anyone else wants to select a track, please do. Oh, Hank's gone as well. Just you and me, Claudio. Let's give people a minute, see if anybody else joins. Exclamation mark join in the chat if you're interested. Essentially filter on European lobbies. Look for TTV minus AD Hawkins GH. See if there's any... Choco won't join me. And I've invited everybody else, so I'm not going to pester them. We usually get a number of the SDRL contingent in. We'll see if any of them drop by. Putting the aircon on. Make sure the heating's off. So we're off to Austria next. I'll show you this track while we're waiting. Austria, what does that look like? Rick has joined. Welcome. That's not Austria. That's Canada. Cool on indeed, Red. Where's Austria gone? There's Austria. "54 laps for me to train in, Corn." Yeah, it gets very stuffy in this room with the PC generates a huge amount of heat. Yeah, it's not hugely warm, but once the PC's running the game and I'm getting a bit of a sweat on with my high level force feedback. Well, he didn't stay long, did he? Yeah, with my high level force feedback, it's about the only exercise I get, so it does warm me up rather a little. Well, this is going to be fun. Me and Claudio. Austria, I might be able to give him a run for his money if I can just keep the car pointed in the right direction. Well, let's ready up. Gives 30 seconds. Oh no, if Claudio readies up immediately, it goes immediately. Fair enough. So we're going to need another track after this before we go to Silverstone. So feel free to shout out. If nobody else does, Red, you can have a second choice. Woohoo, pole position of 2. Yeah, why not indeed, Colin? Remind me after the race. That's not the clutch on this wheel. Not my greatest first corner, has to be said. Try and stick with him, use one of the many DRS zones.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
How did I not get DRS then? It was all going so well. And then it wasn't. Yes. Must have overheated rears, I think.
Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Or is he just waiting for me? Oh, wrong gear, AD. Oh, fuck's sake. Wrong gear.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Spain's bands. Z bands. Yep, we can do that. But Australia first, as per Corn's request. Back end's really loose. Especially when you put overtake on coming out of the corner. Right. Oh, there's an ad break on. We'll just wait for that to finish. Thank you for trying to wait for me, Claudio. Most overtakes. Okay. Entirely sure how, but just couldn't put a lap together in that one. Nah, not really, Red. It's not my thing. So we will add Australia and Spain as requested. Off to Silverstone next. You're more than welcome to join us, Z Bands. Probably banned, isn't it, with Z's either side, Band09. See if there's anybody else I can invite. Nope. Exclamation mark join in the chat if you're interested. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH. It's the top right of your screen at the moment. Next track is Silverstone. Always a fun one. Let's bring the track map up so you can see. I really like this circuit. I hope I'm not going to be an idiot all the way around it like I have been in the first two races. Scratch that, 3 races. So what does everyone think of the Mercedes engine saga? The latest word I've heard, which isn't necessarily up to date because I don't follow F1 news particularly closely. They're considering a rule change in the summer break with some new engine test that the teams will have to pass, which will presumably be checking for this. It's changing the compression ratio at high temperatures or something, from what I understand. Which, is within the letter of the law at the moment. Mercedes have found a little loophole. Fair play to them. But for whatever reason, all the other teams have complained. I haven't, no. I saw some very brief clips of it running around Fiorana, very early on, showing the two elements opening up the front and rear. So no, I haven't seen it in any particular detail. Is there something unusual about it, or? Oh, well, everyone's joining in now. Excellent stuff. Adrian, Adam, L Pro, L Pro, and the King Crandon from Jamaica, I think. Jamaica, indeed. Adrian from Spain, coming in just in time for his home circuit in a couple of tracks' time. I've got a lot of Prob has joined. Not as many as me, mate, as well as Virtus 2. Okay, we're going in with about eight drivers this time, so all the more to crash into me at my home circuit. A nice clean and spin-free race would be a nice start. What? 180 degrees? Wow. I'll have to look out for that, Claudia. Thank you, Red. Starting P8, that's not too bad then. Basically the back, I think. Yep, eight of 8. Not any more red. Thank you, though. So there's a good chance of me getting through the first few corners at least, unless I end up in the mix. Thank you, Mr. Ferrari. Certainly did. And then didn't even give me room to rejoin. Good shout, Red.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Hello, Rob. You going to join us? Pretty rubbish. At the racing anyway, I'm fine. We'll get him on the hanger straight. He's out of DRS, so...
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, clear. The track is clear, green flag.
Two seconds to make up. Oh, not like that. Wow, I'm amazed I caught up DRS there.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
That helped. It is when they take each other out, or one of them. I want... Oh, yeah, fudda. I was just about to say, I want P2. Well, that's gone out the window now. Yeah, I would have had Claudio on the hanger straight there, I think.
Given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Just need to watch out for Virtus. He hasn't got any penalties.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.8 seconds.
Oh, fuck's sake, AD. Might be able to get P4.
Can I do donuts? I want to do donuts, sir.
Oh well, I will now.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just out of practice, Red. I'm not playing this game much at all. Yeah, it should have been P2. Yeah, I'm just not playing enough. Oh, I got the fastest lap, I think. Just losing faith in open lobbies and can't find enough people to race against, in my own lobbies. So it's just a bit meh, really. Did I get fastest lap? I did. Woo! And driver of the day. Over 2/10 fastest lap. That one wasn't too bad. All of the issues then were I had a bit of an argy-bargy with the Ferrari at the start. Yeah, I'm too slow for that. That's true, Rob. Yeah, I don't enjoy racing the AI very much at all. I'd much rather race real people, but equally real people that drive sensibly. Yeah, I know, Rob. So we're off to Spain, Australia, and then Spain. Do you want to request a track, Rob, seeing as you're here? Hey, Kilser, not too bad. Welcome into the K of BKRL. Kilser taking over with Berkey next season. Usual open lobbies for me. I'm driving rubbish. The lobbies haven't been too bad. I've just been pretty poor. Saudi Rob, I thought you might say that. So there we go. Trying to work out if Chopsy's on his guitar. There we go. Lobby starting to fill up. There goes all hope of clean racing. Let's put the track map up. Australia. Nice circuit, this one. I enjoy driving it. I don't know if you guys who play the game more, has the handling changed recently? Just seems very oversteery. You know, every time I pitch, oh, you can't see my hands, so it's pointless me doing it. Every time I pitch into a corner, it feels like I'm having to counter steer to stop the rear end from coming around. Right, where are we going to start in Australia then? I don't do online shooters either. Well, I'm here. Everyone should be flocking to me then, Kilser. Okay, so it's not just me then. Probably need to go through and update all of my Sim Racing Centre setups. Starting in P6. Could be a challenging first corner. There's about 10 of us, I think. Oh, thank you for that, Mr. Merck. Trying to work out if that guy in the Merc's dirty or he's just rubbish. Oh, it's Mr. Lots of Problems again.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Nope. This is true, Rob. No, I haven't tried it yet.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Mr. Core whatever is weaving around like all sorts. Oh, fuck's sake.
flag. Green flag, we're racing again. Let's go.
Look, I really wanted to get past. Trouble was, he should have been aiming for the gaps in the track, not the bits that I was on.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 7.0 seconds. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Yeah, I think that may have been a track limits violation.
Slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Already got one mark, pay attention.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Cool. See you in a bit, Rob.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Yep, no worries. Yeah, that was a bit ambitious on the old corner cutting.
That's for all the kids out there who dream the impossible.
P6. Too many penalties, too many spins. So Spain next, and then Saudi. Am I awesome, Zach? No, didn't think so. It's probably fair, though. Well done, Claudio. Lap times weren't terrible. 0.8 slower on my fastest lap. Just making sure the radiator's not on. Come on, people. Press the advance button. I like Spain. There's not many tracks I don't like, to be honest. There's lots of tracks I can't do. Anyone want to request a track? I think we've got Spain and then Saudi. We've done, what have we done? Bahrain, Spa, Austria. I might have a chance of keeping up with you then, Claudio. I'm still in second. 50 odd points behind, or 43 points behind. We are off to Spain. There you go. Course 16 Vardo, I'll be keeping an eye on. He seemed to be weaving around all over the place in that last race. Just let people past if they're faster than you. Let's just check. I did add Saudi. I did. So we'll need another track after this race. Feel free to shout out if you fancy naming one. Just not one we've done. I was going through the list of ones we've done and then lost track. How's that, Rob? Starting P6 of 10, right in the middle of the pack. Anyone want to predict how my first corner is going to go? Yeah, that's all the blue flag really means in motor racing. It's just in F1 they've changed it. Yeah, no links allowed, Rob, sorry. All right, well, it thinks whatever you sent was a link.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
So oversteering. It's terrible.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Well, that's Rob timed out.
The track is clear, green flag. Yellow flag. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Nice one, Sneaks. Right, someone pick a track to come after Saudi Arabia. Otherwise, I'll have to choose one. Who was it? Did he do it deliberately, do you think, Claudio? We'll get rid of him if he did. Unknown Pixels. If you think he did it deliberately, let me know. The guy I overtook tried to, well, I don't know what he was doing. He made a very fast move to the right. Sounds deliberate to me then, Claudio. Fair enough. Unknown Pixels, are you in the chat? Care to offer a defence? I guess not. All right, I'm going to have to the track then. Where should we go? I know. Let's have some real carnage. There we go. Let's go to Monza. Oh, where's everyone gone? Oh well, let the lobby fill up a little bit. Ad break incoming again, so why not take the time, stretch your legs, get yourself a drink. Hydration's important. Track I added was Monza, if you didn't see. I've removed your timeout, Rob. Apologies for that. Nightbot being a little overzealous. It was the one about blue flags that it thought had a link in it. I don't know. Don't know why. Might get rid of Nightbot, to be honest, or at least turn its moderation stuff off. Off we go to Saudi Arabia, which looks a bit like that. Very nice track, this one. Oh god, and I'm driving it on a default setup. That's about all I can think of, Rob. All right, let's see how Saudi goes with a default setup. Yeah, what could go wrong? Starting P4 as well.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, DRS is now available.
Well, that was a lunge, Mr. Ferrari.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Setup isn't that bad, actually. Apart from the horrific brake bias and differential settings it started me with.
Caution, caution. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
See that? Two people went side by side through a chicane and didn't crash into each other.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Ooh, Claudio lost it.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.7 seconds.
Guy just over 4 seconds ahead with a 4-second penalty.
Green flag.
Oh well, we'll take a P4. Maybe I should just drive around on default setups and have done with it.
We love you.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. So we're off to Monza next. Anyone want to request a track after that? Mine wasn't too bad. It wasn't helped by the fact that I chose a default setup. Yeah, that's never helpful. Okay, off to Monza. No chance of any carnage here. See if I picked the right Italy. I did. Don't think this will be a long one tonight. Just not hugely enjoying F1 at the moment. Maybe the F1 26 DLC pack, whatever they're going to call it, will improve things. So who wants to choose a track? There's the ones we've done. Bahrain, Belgium, Austria. Oh, you can't see this. Aha. Bahrain, Belgium, Austria, Great Britain, Australia, Spain, Saudi, and we're about to do Monza. So we need another track, please. Yes, Brazil. Good choice, Claudio. Suzuka Corn. Yep, that's a good one as well. That'll be 10 tracks. We'll see how I feel when we get to there. I might call it a night there. 3 more tracks. It's going to be a good half hour. Yeah, it'll be a little bit early. We shall see. Oh, Liam Lawson's in. I don't know how the hell these AI get in. Remove all AI. That button. I can only think it's someone joins and then immediately leaves and the game gets horribly confused or something. Maintaining my second place just only by dint of me and Claudio are the only 2 people who've done every race. King Crandon has done several races less than I have. And is still only 8 points behind. Show you the track again. Oops, missed. Right, press the right button on your wheel this time. There we go. Load car setup. Starting P8, that might not be bad. P8 out of 9. Okay, it's a good chance I'll get through turn 1 then. Almost tempted to just back off a little bit at the start. Smack.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
I wish that guy would stop jinking around in front of me like that. It's very distracting. See if we can get close to the cars ahead. Got back into DRS.
The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Oh, well done. Fuck's sake. I admit to a bit of barging myself there, but he just drove me completely off the track. Mess that up.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Can I do donuts? I want to do donuts, sir.
I think it was Apostolos who was weaving around in front of me that cost me at the second chicane.
You are awesome.
Oh, thanks, Zach. I could have been better, but... So, Brazil and then Suzuka. That was my fastest lap. 20.8 against 21.1. Not too bad then, 3/10. Happy with that. Second fastest, in fact. But I hadn't had that spin. And then the dipstick taking me out at the first chicane, put me onto the gravel. Could have been a half decent race. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Apparently so, Corn, yes. It's fairly common in F1 for straights to end with a corner. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the majority of straights have a corner at the end of them in F1. Certainly more than half. So let's take a look at Brazil. Okay. King Crandon has overtaken me. There's a surprise. Big gap down behind me, 91 points to 29, but we all know the reason for that. So Apostolos, he wasn't in a Ferrari last race, was he? Surely. Keep an eye on him. If we see him again. So Brazil, then Japan. We got Liam Lawson and Carlos Sainz in now. Yeah, it would appear so. 16 drivers in the lobby at the moment. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, off we go to Brazil. Do a quick plug for Sim Racing Centre, !SRC in the chat. Gets you an affiliate link and a discount code. I think it's 10% off anything you buy from them. And the affiliate link helps to support the channel, so please use that if you can. Remember to load me setup. No, not like that. It's that button. It's all the way down the bottom. This will be a horrifically out-of-date setup, so let's see how it goes. Where are we starting? P8, again, right in the middle. No chance of any problems at turn 1. Lots of carnage behind. I'm glad he was ghosted. That could have been messy.
Start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Could do that. The guy glitching in and out ahead of me as well, but not a lot we can do about that.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, clear.
I think I'll let him across the DRS line first. I did. That worked out nicely. Let those two fight behind. Try and put a bit of distance between them, between me and them.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Gonna get passed by both of them here, I think.
Green flag. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Come on.
Cannot take donuts. Only take donuts, son.
Woo! 130.6, the fastest. No, sorry, 110.6. Mine 11 at 111.3. I'll take a P2. That's about time. A lot of carnage behind me on the first lap certainly helped. Yeah, I enjoyed that, Claudio. Thank you. I know I can race alongside you, and you won't put me in the wall, which is nice. We did have contact a couple of times. Apologies for if that messed you up a bit, but yeah, it was good. I think you were quicker than me. I just had. I think I had the straight line speed. You were a lot quicker in the slow corners, so it kind of balanced out. Oh, I didn't get to see myself on the podium. Oh. Driver of the day, most overtakes and cleanest driver, Claudio. Nicely done. King Crandon takes the win. Look at yours and my lap times, fastest lap, within 300ths of each other. Nice. I'm going to save the replay of that. That was quite good fun. All right, I'm going to add Qatar after Suzuka because I like Qatar. See just how bad the handling is. So we're off to Japan next. All right, I'll try and delay it for you, Rob. Although I know how long it takes your potato-powered laptop to load things. You might struggle to get in. Actually, there's 18 in at the moment. It may have feelings, but it hasn't got any kind of performance. Let me know when you're online and I'll get you an invite. Oh, there's 20. You might struggle, Rob. All right. Well, I'll wait for the timer to go. Yeah, there's a surprise. Two minutes to load a game. Jesus. Bloody hell. Right. There's Japan. Lovely circuit. Really good fun. Again, doesn't mean I can do it, but I do like driving it. Starting P10 of 20. Great. What are the default setups like in LMU? Because you know me as far as setups goes. If the defaults are no good, then I'm stuffed. Whoa! I don't think I've ever had oversteer there.
start we were looking for, but it's not over yet. Stay focused.
Okay.
Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, clear.
Knew he was never going to make it round that corner. Oh, yeah, but it's going so well.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Green flag.
Okay.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Thank you, Mr. Red Bull, for being a dick. Okay, Sun Chan Ho can go. Oh, okay. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, we won't be on much longer, Red. I might do a couple if a couple of people I know are joining. I'm not sure there's enough of us, Rob. There's 4, I would say. Me, you, Red, and Claudio, who I would accept in. Actually, King Crandon I would allow in as well. Hello, Rocket. That's a shame, Rocket. You'd be welcome. I'm not doing too bad. Just pissed off with F1 open lobbies as usual. Well, that was a good track spoiled. You got an upcoming race at Austria, Red? Is that why you're asking? I thought there'd be a reason. Oh, are we getting a lobby situation here? From what I understand, I mean, it's only going to apply if you join an 18 plus server anyway. I'm not in any of them, so unless I don't realise, it's just about identity, age verification, isn't it? But yeah. Bye, Sun Chan Ho. Oh, okay. I sent invites to Red and Rob. We're off to Qatar. I'll add Austria again, just because Red wants to practice. I'm also going to turn on one-shot quali. It does tend to throw a few of the randoms down the back. Yeah, a lot of the tracks I'm finding, I'm playing quite a lot of Gran Turismo 7 or whatever it is, the latest one at the moment. So I'm finding if I race like Brazil or Suzuka, I'm driving it like I'm in a, bloody 2CV or something, but whatever the last race series I happen to race in. Not quite the same. Okay, so Red's in. I think I saw Rob as well somewhere. No, you're not in, Rob. Has it crashed? Let's show you Qatar. I like Qatar, I might have said. With one-shot quali, assuming the handling isn't all to shit, I might stand half a chance. You've been playing it a lot recently, Rocket. Have you noticed a change in the handling at all? I played it last about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm finding the cars very loose at the rear on the same setups as I was driving then. Bonk, sorry about that. Just remember that all the buttons change when you turn on one-shot quali. The button that used to be go into setup is now just start racing with some dog shit default setup. Unlucky Red. That was shite. I'll take a P3. P1 for Claudio, nice job. 3/10 from pole. That just means more cars behind to run into me at the first corner, of course. 22.7, 22.7, 23.0, 23.0. Are you in IT, Rocket? You can tell. I know the answer to that. I didn't guess we've had this conversation, but yeah, your frontline support, I can tell. Tier 1. Right then. Let's go. P3. See if I can get a decent start. They don't look like fresh tyres. No, I've got a rough idea what kind of stuff you do, but yeah, you got that tier 1 help desk script memorised, obviously. Is it plugged in? Is your monitor turned on? Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucked that up. Didn't get a warning for it though. Tell me you have a potato-powered laptop without telling me you have a potato-powered laptop. Oh, this is going to get dicey. Oh, through the middle, through goes Hawkins.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oh, and then he fucks it up like that. Yeah, the rear end is just all over the place. I mean, I'm not blaming it all on the handling, but there's just no rear end grip. Christ, no, 23 maybe. Oh, you bastard. That's a bit nasty, Mr. Verdetto.
Okay, clear.
It's all relative, Rob. JBG's teaching himself Linux at the moment.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off.
JBG's heard good things about Mint on Steam. I don't know how good that is. I've never really tried it myself. Okay. I only run Linux for servers mostly. All my VMs run Debian. I say all, 90% of them.
Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, fuck's sake. Look at that. That's just... Don't think it's tyre temperatures, but could be.
Green flag.
I can't speak. I can't speak.
Well, somehow I got P8. Given that I was actually leading at one point there, but... You off red? After I added Austria for you? Probably got called into work, or he's just had enough of open lobbies after one race. Alright, we'll do Austria, and then we'll do Monaco full wet, and then we'll call it a night. As usual, not particularly enjoying this, sadly. Yeah, take care, Claudio. Always good to have you with us. Nice to have a driver you can rely on to drive side by side and not be an idiot. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for our nice race around Brazil, wasn't it? I think. Maybe you should try Le Mans Ultimate. I don't own it. How much is it out of interest? Seems to be quite popular. A lot of the F1 guys are playing it on Twitch. The iRacing boom seems to have died down. Don't see as much of that as you used to. Okay. I own one of the ACCs, but I can't remember which one. I think it's the original, not Competizione, or whichever it is. So we're going to Austria again, and then Monaco full wet sim damage. So get yourself back in just in time for that, for a full 20 car open lobby. What could possibly go wrong? You'll have a long wait then, Rocket. So I extended my stream so that Rob and Red Dog could join. Rob joins and explodes his laptop. Red Dog does one race and leaves. Fair enough. I remember that one. Right, let's see if we can do a quali lap. Vegas was my best ever race. I got a podium after the fact. Oh, you fucker. .105.6. That was only half a second off pole. Dickhead. Yeah, look at that. Half a second off pole. And instead I'm starting like 13th or something, 12th. Whoops. Austria season 1 or 2 was one of my best ever starts in SDRL. I think I made up about 3 places. I think it was season 1 actually, because it was when there was only a single tier. Made up like 3 or 4 places through turn one, which is not unheard of for me. Yeah, I've seen your posts in the SDRL Discord about it. Yeah, I can drive occasionally. Unlike then.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
You're going to put me in the wall, aren't you?
Caution, caution.
Or of course you could just drive yourself into the wall.
Okay, clear. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Oh, you're so shit, AD. Fucking.
Yellow flag. Green flag. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Sure, that AI tried to put me in the wall there.
I can't speak. I can't speak.
No words. Five-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. What, while under reset to track? Well done, EA. Not reset to track, auto recovery. I knew what I meant. Right, this is the last one of the night. Monaco, full wet sim damage, no ghosting. No quali. Everyone's leaving. It's because they've seen what the next track is. Here on my microphone. Go on, Rob, join in the full wet Monaco. You two Rocket, seeing as though you're still here. It's the last race of the night. I haven't got 20 minutes to wait. Sorry, Rob. So let's get rid of all these tracks. Very wet. Realistic start time. Simulation damage. Collisions on, offer griefing enabled. Probably haven't got my car now, have I? Oh well. I'll have an Aston. Right, this will be the last one of the night. Thank you everyone who played with us and was sensible. Yeah, fuck you everyone that wasn't. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow evening. Not sure yet whether it will be Sniper Elite with JBG or Assassin's Creed solo. If it's Assassin's Creed, I expect several stream restarts because when the game crashes, it won't restart without restarting the PC. And it seems it's crashed every stream so far. Nah. So yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. Let's see how this goes. Please put me at the back of the grid. I should have set the grid, shouldn't I? Yeah, Assassin's Creed Liberation, the one I'm playing, it's crashed every... I mean, I've only done 2 streams, but it's crashed about 4 times in those 2 streams. So, and when it crashes, you can't just restart the game. You've got to reboot the PC, which obviously, you know, restarts the stream and all of that. So it's not ideal. Oh, lots of people leaving. Cowards. See how many people end up facing the wrong way, and yeah, it's the first time I streamed last Friday. I think it crashed twice. I had to restart the stream, and then it happened again on Wednesday. Crashed after an hour and a half or so. Restarted the PC. Played for another 2 hours or so, and then it crashed again, and I couldn't be bothered restarting the PC. It was, you know, it was getting towards the end. Oh, mate, how did I get through that? It is. I mean, if you Google it, it's everywhere that it crashes. I just haven't been able to find a solution. Oh, go on then, after you.
Okay,
Oh, you
mate,
bastard.
Don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Copy that. Caution, caution.
I'm going to put inters on.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Half the field pits, I bet.
Right, let's go, come on. Good job from you and the crew there, mate. We're satisfied with that.
I much prefer games like that, to be honest. The very early Grand Prix simulators, the Jeff Crammond ones, you had to drive the car into the pit and then drive it out again, as in actually into the box.
out of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button.
Whoops. Take it easy, Rocket. Sleep well. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Going to be lapped at this rate.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Okay, that was a fairly decent stop, well within the times we expected.
How'd you pick up 20 seconds worth of penalties around Monaco? Speeding in the pits, I suppose. Have I got... I think inters were a mistake, by the way.
Okay, you've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little bit more drag than normal. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
We have to remember these days. There's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Oh well, we'll take a P7 even if it is last, and about 3/4 of a lap behind the leader. Yeah, tyres are just about starting to work now. Well, we got to the end with 2 pit stops and a load of floor and side pod damage. I hope that crossed the line. Apparently I was 5th. Not sure how. Hello, Cat McFlurry. Thank you for saying hello. Rather poor timing, sadly, because that was the last race of the night, but welcome in. You're more than welcome. Hello, Mr. Eckott, as well. Another first-time chatter. One more race. Pick a track then, Cat McFlurry. We'll do one more. Spa. Okie doke, we can do that. This will be the last one, though, and I will turn off the weather. That's usually our end of stream. I'm chill, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Eckott. Yeah, we usually finish off with that. We've still got time, Rob. Thank you, CLB. Yeah, well, you should have loaded it anyway, Rob. See, look, we got all this time to wait. Quite possibly, Rob. Quite possibly. Loads of new follows. CLB, Cat McFlurry and Mr. Eckott. Much appreciated. Like I say, poor timing, I'm afraid. Been on since 7:30, so nearly 3 hours. How's the lobby broken? Doo-doo-doo. Well done, EA. Is everyone excited for the F1 26 DLC then? I'm not sure what to expect from it. I hope it's not a disappointment. You think it's going to be a dud? Or you think I'm a dud? Well, thanks for that. Alright, Black Hours left the session. Yep, that's a lobby breaking, isn't it? EA is broken. Well, there is that, Cat McFlurry. Yeah, it's a shame after how long this game's been running. I've been playing it since I think F1 21. Thank you, Toffees. Yeah, I've been playing it since F1 21, and there's bugs in it that were there in F1 21, and they're still not fixed. And they're silly little things like I've got various buttons on my wheel mapped to changing the brake bias. The Slough F1 Championship. Probably not, Mr. Eckott. So yeah, if I adjust the brake bias on my wheel without going to the screen that shows the brake bias, it resets it to 50%. Very competitive, really. All right, I'm going to Alt F4 my game. Bear with me a sec. Maybe. Right, let's get the game loaded again. I think I've told it to start. Yeah, I've got a box of them behind me, Toffees. Just post your address in the chat and I'll send one across. There you go, look. Do it that way, you can see. Oh, there we go, 4 terabytes. Right, come on, game, capture. There we go.
This is what it's about. So great stuff, mate. We're going to see you up there.
You want NVMe, do you? Well, sorry about that. That's all I've got. Look at all those fan points and podium pass unclaimed rewards. Okay, lobby's open, everyone. I'm not waiting ages. We're doing one short race at Spa and then calling it a night. There we go, Belgium. Let me just check all the other settings. There we go. Well, you've got until, what time is it? 10:23. I'm going to wait until 10:26 and then I'm ending the stream. I'm not sitting here all night. Lobby should be open. Let me just double check I selected the correct thing. It is indeed open. Exclamation mark join in the chat. Check out the pinned message. Oh, ad break incoming. Mr. Eckott, I see you joining. Welcome in. Hopefully the ad break will finish before the race starts, but JJ Trixie. There's Cat McFarley and CRB. Flurry of Haas drivers. All right, well, that's the people who said they wanted to join, so we can ready up. Ad starting in 8 seconds. No, I don't run with damage in open lobbies. It's soul destroying. I used to because I thought it stopped people. It tended to stop people crashing into each other, but it doesn't. They just crash into each other and accept that they'll get damage. So now at least if some dickhead crashes into you and puts you in the wall, at least you can carry on. It's still soul destroying, but the life of a streamer. Must check if there's a Stream Deck button I can put on to pause ads. A button appears at the top of OBS, and ad break's just started, so I'm probably talking to myself. A button appears at the top of OBS, telling you that an ad break's about to start, and you can pause it. I wonder if you can do that through the Stream Deck. Let's get my Sim Racing Centre Spa setup loaded. I've gone past it. Did he? What's that? Just don't drive it. Don't play the game. Oh yeah. I'm sure I'd make loads of money. Because everyone would pay me. You're going to put me on the grass, aren't you? No? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a bit of a dive, whoever that is. Anderson. Cheers, Rob. Thanks for your company as ever. See you soon.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Yeah, Scandinavian flick doesn't really work in F1.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Actually been a relatively sane race so far, this one. What's going on? Don't know who they are, but
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds.
need to stay with McFlurry with his 2-second penalty. One more lap.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Disqualified? How do you manage that?
Caution, caution. Green flag.
Well, he's got 4 seconds now. Foregone conclusion. As long as I don't spin in the chicane or something. Interesting line through the final chicane, Captain McFlurry. Oh well, that was a fun race. It was probably the first decent race of the night, actually. Is that what it is? It got you a 10-second penalty, though, so I'm not sure it actually works out. And I think you hit the wall as well. Right, that is it from me for tonight. I will be back tomorrow playing either Sniper Elite with JBG or Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered by myself and watching it crash lots. So if you fancy joining me for that, about 8:30 UK time. What else can I say? Not an awful lot, really. Thank you for the follow, Yoshi. It's been a stream. So yes, thank you all for your company. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a good weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.